So now it is time to talk about what I'm looking forward to the most next year. I've got a list of about 10, starting with Star Wars Jedi Survivor, the sequel to Fallen Order. I'm a big Star Wars nerd. I love the lore and I love how this is canon. I like how they're continuing this game. We got Cal back in here. I'm actually currently going through the PS5 version of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order to kind of get myself back ready for this game and kind of like know the mechanics and relearn them and know what's going on again because I have not played this game since 2019. So this is coming out in March, and wow, oh yeah, the changes. Holy heck, she's bald now. um, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they do to sort of evolve the gameplay, evolve the story, see where we go with Cal, what new enemies we face and stuff like that. Um, I love Star Wars. I like when there's a good Star Wars like either show, movie, game that tells a good story. I'm in. I'm in. And this I think is gonna be really good. Respawn is a great developer. They haven't really disappointed before. Like they did a solid job, and a Souls like Star Wars game. Oh my god, yes, yes, give me more of that, please. So definitely looking forward to this. This is my number 10 as I go through the list here to my number one that I'm looking forward to in 2023. And we know for sure it's coming out in March 17th. Looks like there's some combos you can do, new creatures you fight. Like, it just looks great. And it looks like he's aged too. I liking that. And the fact he's got new abilities. And I think he's able to wield two lightsabers in this one. And yeah, he still on top. Yep, two lightsabers right here. Looking forward to that gameplay. The new force abilities you can use in here. Oh my god, it's gonna be a blast. I feel like to play. So yeah, I just hope we see more gameplay on it soon. But yeah, oh my god, yes, yes, yes. I can't wait to play this on the hardest difficulty and make it so soulsy for me. Next up, we got Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League. This is number 9 on my list because this is coming out in May, and this is in the Arkham universe. So I definitely want to go back through the Arkham games and play those. I actually never beat Batman Arkham Knight, so I definitely want to do that. And this is Kevin Conroy's last performance as Batman. So that's another reason why I want to get it, and it's on my list. But the fact you get to play as 4 members of the Suicide Squad looks good. It's coming. I think it's the next gen only, so I think it's only coming to PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC. It's coming towards the end of May. Looking forward to it. I think this will be a great otaku game to play as well. If I can get all of them to get this and be into it, that'd be great. I would love to play it. I love Kevin Conroy, and it's sad he's gone. But at least he at least gave us one more great performance in this game as Batman. So I'm looking forward to it. This game looks a lot of fun already. I love DC in terms of like when DC stories and characters are done well. Not this live action crap that's been just really bad. Oh god. And in my opinion, the Arkham games have been the best DC superhero games like in a long time, probably outside of Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man, which took inspiration from the Arkham games. So, I'm wondering how much of this will be like that. If it's going to be, sort of more melee focused, or if it's going to be more third-person shooter focused. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, or a nice combination of the two. But I'm loving that Rocksteady is back in it, making this game. Oh my god, look at this. This looks nutty. Like, holy hell. Captain Boomerang looks crazy. Freaking King Shark. Oh my god. I'm either gonna play Deadshot or Captain Boomerang. I don't know which one I want to play yet, but man, I love the details. I love these characters. I hope they do them justice, and I'm looking forward to this story. I'm see what happens, see how things unfold. So yeah, this is definitely one of my most anticipated games of 2023. Next up, a fighting game, Tekken 8. We recently got a new trailer at the Game Awards and a little bit of update. So we don't know if this is actually coming out 2023, but I would hope so. I would imagine it's at least going to be playable at E3, and maybe we'll get a demo. But this is at least the first console focused, first type of Tekken game that they're doing. So I expect good things from it. I hope it sells well. I know Tekken 7 sold extremely well. It's like I made a record recently of it selling well, and I would imagine it's gonna come out hopefully maybe in the fall time, maybe not. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, but hopefully we get like a beta soon. I would love to get a beta, try it out, see how it is. Check out this new heat mechanic they got in here. See how they're their quote or using aggressive, how that really, actually works in gameplay mechanics, affects gameplay and everything like that. But yeah, this is definitely one of my most anticipated games. I'm not a big Super Tekken fan in the sense like I'm really good at it, but I really enjoy it as a casual player. So definitely looking forward to this and hope it's a lot of fun. Number 7, quite poetically, is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Is, yes, in terms of overall games, this is definitely one of my most anticipated games. One of my top ones. I'm really looking forward to. I love Final Fantasy series in general. I love RPGs. This is Final Fantasy VII in general is my second favorite overall Final Fantasy lore series. All that. I'm still a sucker for Final Fantasy X. I know some people disagree or give me hell for it or whatever, but FF10 was my first one I really got into and fully beaten there, did everything in. Whereas FF7, this is my second favorite overall in terms of lore and characters, and I'm so excited. We're gonna get this winter 2023, so it's a possibility. It could release December. I don't know for sure if we'll get it next year, but I'm thinking more it's gonna be like early 2024 because I think the dev said fiscal year. So, and usually fiscal is different from actual like normal standards when it comes to time frames of the year. So we'll have to wait and see. Hope I hope we get it December. That'd be great. I look forward to doing a PC run through of the OG FF7. I actually need to go back to the original FF7 on PlayStation 4 and finish that playthrough because later on I want to do a PC run where we do a new threat mod. I think because there's like a new threat 2.0. I want to play that version and add 60 FPS to that whatnot before this comes out. So we'll go through the original basically twice, come 2023 before this comes out, and before FF16 stuff like that. But I mean, I look forward to how more open world this is going to be, more huge is going to be, what story beats they go through. Could Genesis possibly show up? Does Rebirth refer to Genesis? Does it refer to Sephiroth? Does it refer to Zack? Or all three? What's happening here with the timelines? I want to find out more about that. Let's see, the Golden Saucer. Let's go there, and see who else may know about what's really going on. I'm excited. Definitely super excited for this. At number 6, it is Wo Long Fallen Dynasty. This is coming out early March before Jedi Survivor. This is some demo gameplay I played not too long ago, at least about a few months ago, I'd say. Really solid game. It feels like Neo Sekiro or Chinese Sekiro, in a lot of ways, and that's a good thing. I like the fact that this is gonna be a different way of doing builds, a way of handling enemies, boss fights, as you can see there. It feels like it can be more mobile in here. Just have a bit more diversity what you can do. Really fun. I like the final boss of this demo too. It was a lot of fun. And just doing creation in here, it's like that in a way they sort of. It's like more Sekiro-ish because it's not really a stamina bar. It's more of like a posture bar in here that they got going on. Even though they don't call it a posture bar, but that's basically what it is. So, I really enjoyed the demo. I'm looking forward to this. It's gonna be on Game Pass as well. Like it comes out March 3rd. It's gonna be on Game Pass, so you don't even got to pay full price for this to even play it and check it out. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see how I feel about the base game, and then go from there if I decide to get the season pass. I kind of got a bad taste in my mouth from the season pass stuff of Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origins, so I hope they don't make the same mistake with this game when it comes to the DLC expansion stuff. Please, please, do not force us to be like a high-ass level or whatever for the DLC for this game when it eventually comes out. Please don't do that, because you didn't do that for Neo 1 and 2. I don't know why you did it for this. Or for, Stranger of Paradise. That was so stupid in my opinion. So yeah, like this looks like a lot of fun. I probably will. I don't know what weapon for sure I'll stick with, but I see as dual sword seems like a lot of fun. As you see here, I'm messing with, and there's gonna be other weapons to try in here too in the final game. I did not see all the weapons that was available in this demo, but it's gonna be a lot of fun to check out. I look forward to it. I love like the Souls genre, Souls likes, and Team Ninja is doing their thing. Overall, they're a solid dev team. They do great. I feel like Stranger of Paradise was sort of their only, like, somewhat setback in a sense in terms of, like, visuals and gameplay. So let's hope that this one is much better than that. Continuing with the theme of Souls likes and Souls games, Lies of freaking P, baby. This like sort of came out of nowhere. Whereas like I didn't really know much about it, but then when we actually got the full announcement or anything like that and seen some more gameplay, I'm like, oh my god! And I've seen some demo gameplay. Yes, this is essentially Bloodborne disguised as a Pinocchio game. Like there is so much Bloodborne stuff in here. It's not obviously all Bloodborne stuff, but you know there are definitely some stuff from it. So yeah, I'm really intrigued by this and what they're doing with this game. I believe this is going to be on Game Pass as well when it drops. We don't know when exactly it's going to drop. We just know it's coming 2023. But this is definitely, I would say above the other games I mentioned because I really love Souls games a lot. I argue I'm kind of liking them more in a way than certain Final Fantasies, and I hate to put this above Rebirth, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but I want to see more gameplay of Rebirth. And since we've seen actual real gameplay of this and how it is, like you got here, you got a shovel, you got a hammer, you can use different, like you can switch out different weapons for your left arm as far as mechanics and everything like that. Oh man, it looks good. It looks solid. I'm just excited for this. Here's Geppetto coming out. Yeah, like I love the way they designed Pinocchio in here and Geppetto. It's really good, really freaking good. Oh my god, I want to fight the bosses in here, have a fun time, see what builds I can make and do, and just really dive into the lore and story of this game. Like, look at this right here. Holy hell. um, oh my god. Yes, look at that. It's like that's Bloodborne. Come on, with the lamp right there, that's so Bloodborne. Automatrons, enemies, the way you maneuver around here, traverse, how the mechanics are going to work in this game. It's so intriguing. And of course, they got dogs. Of course, they got dogs. Gotta have dogs in the Souls game. Oh man, just look at this. The boss designs, enemy designs look so freaking cool. Really different. I look forward to learning their patterns and just having a blast with this game. Number 4 on my list, because I've become such a fan of the Yakuza games. We got Like a Dragon Ishin coming out in February, which does have a lot of the same actors who are in Yakuza 0 coming back. Playing different characters, but essentially looking the same. We got Kiryu right here. He's basically Kiryu. I mean, come on. That's basically Kiryu. I know he's a different name in this one, of course. But this looks freaking stunning. This is I don't know if it's coming on last gen or not. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is right now. I know it's going to come on PC next gen. We got Ryuji right there. Oh man. I know it's not actually Ryuji, but you get what I'm saying. Like this, they're bringing back a lot of these same actors, VAs. I love it. I know they've been doing recent interviews with some of the voice actors too. That's come back. I think Kuze is coming back in here. The voice actor or actor for Kuze. We got freaking Majima in here as well. Just like I'm amped for this. I recently beat Yakuza Kiwami 2, you know, and I want to play Yakuza Kiwami, not Yakuza Kiwami 3. I was gonna say Yakuza 3 Remastered, you know, before this comes out. So I'll be playing that soon. And just I'm enjoying this. I'm gonna love that this is coming to the West, and I know it's only been in Japan. So the fact they're bringing us to the West and allowing us to experience this for the first time for a lot of us is really exciting. Really exciting. I've seen the gameplay. You checked it out. It looks fun. It looks solid. You know, there's 4 different fighting styles you can basically play as and utilize. So that's gonna be a lot of fun to mess with. And these stories are so good. They're like blockbuster movies. So I expect nothing less than like a blockbuster style type of story with this, with all the drama, comedy, sadness, action, intensity, and everything like that. Oh yeah. Now I had to put another Final Fantasy game on here, Final Fantasy 16, and I would say part of the reason why I'm looking forward more to this than FF7 Rebirth, in a sense, because we actually got a release date for this. Now we still don't know for sure when the Rebirth's coming out. It could be December, it could be 2024. We at least got the release date for this. We've seen more in-depth gameplay on this as well than Rebirth. So, and this is gonna be a brand new mainline Final Fantasy game. It looks great. I want the Capcom producer devs on this for the combat. It looks very kind of Devil May Cry-ish or Dragon Dogma 2-ish a bit. I love that. And you know, you're playing as one character, it's not a party. So I'm intrigued to see how builds work. I'm intrigued to see how the replayability will be in this game. I honestly hope there's something like an F7 remake in terms of replayability where, like, let's say you go through on normal, but then if you go through on hard mode, there's gonna be certain bosses you can only fight on hard mode, or certain items you can get or whatever to sort of help your build out and stuff like that. So this is looking very impressive. It looks great. It's coming June, late June. Um, a few weeks after Street Fighter 6, as far as I remember. And the way they're doing the summons in here is really unique. Well, maybe not really unique, but they're basically treating them as like weapons of mass destruction. So that's very kind of cool in that aspect. But the combat really looks freaking smooth. It looks fun as hell. I am really excited to see how the story unfolds. And like, oh my god, Yoshi P is doing his thing. I trust him. He's done a great job with FF14, and the way things are going with this game. And yeah, there's gonna be a demo most likely. There'll most likely be a demo for freaking FF Rebirth as well, and some of these other games. So I imagine we'll get a demo a month to 2 months before this game's actually out, either May or April, or maybe even March. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, just look forward to that. A lot of these games are gonna get demos, I think, before they come out. Um, we already had a Wulong demo. I don't know if they'll do another one. Like a Dragon Ishin, I doubt we'll get a demo, but FF16 will definitely get a demo. Rebirth will get a demo. I think we'll hopefully have a beta for Tekken 8. I don't know about Suicide Squad or Star Wars Jedi Survivor, but yeah. Yeah, this is looking freaking amazing. Oh my god. Yes. At number 2, number freaking 2. Yeah, I'm just double checking here. Resident Evil 4 remake. Yes, because I am a freaking big fanboy for Resident Evil games. I love this horror franchise. It is my favorite horror franchise. And original Resident Evil 4 just changed the industry so much. Like, honestly, we would not have Dead Space if not for Resident Evil 4. Because EA took inspiration from Resident Evil 4 when it came to Dead Space or Visceral Games at the time. You know, and like the way has transcended the gaming industry still affects things to this day. I'm not a big fan of Luis's design change, though, personally. I feel like I don't know, it seems a bit off, but yeah, like from all the way back to Dead Space, though, in terms of like how it's influenced like other games, it's also continued onwards to like God of War, for example, like with the third person way the camera is set up for that perspective, right? I feel like that's basically, and I think it's even reported, I think Cory Barlog even admitted at one point that, yeah, they took some inspiration from Resident Evil and like other games too, when it comes to that camera view and how they did that. So this has had such a big impact on other games since the original, and I don't think they're gonna stray too much away from this. I think it's gonna mostly be faithful, but I wouldn't be mad if they changed up some things as far as like certain areas. Like, I don't know if they'll still include the island or not. I mean, does it need to be there? Probably not. You know, Kreiser or whatever his name, freaking, I don't know how, we haven't seen him yet. I'm wondering how he's looking, but we got everybody else in there. Salazar, Luis, Ada. Oh my god, looks so good. The castle's there, so I imagine the freaking island's gonna be there still too. It's gonna be freaking great. I cannot wait for this. There's gonna be a demo for this most likely too. We'll probably get like in February. Maybe next month. I don't know. We'll see. But I plan to do a Leon cosplay run as well as this, because my community was kind enough to support me with that. So I got the jacket, I got the hair. I'm debating if I'll get maybe some other things with it, but I look forward to doing a fun ass Leon cosplay run this game. I'm gonna want to go through RE2 remake on PC, using a randomizer, and just have fun with that, as well as the OG R2 game randomizer as well leading up to this. Oh man, that's gonna be so fucking crazy fun. Because I've not tried that with them. I did a randomizer on the original RE4 game. I played through it, I think on the PS4, and then earlier in 2022, did a randomizer on PC, and it was just hella fun, just so much fun. So yeah, this game, oh man, I feel like it's getting the love it deserves, and I don't know if it's gonna do anything super drastic to change the industry like the original did, because it is a remake. So we'll see what happens. But I know ever since RE2 Remake, I feel like RE2 Remake is sort of the standard bearer or the measuring stick when it comes to remakes in a sense. Uh, you know, how they should be, where it reimagines the game, it alters the story slightly, but still overall the same story beat and everything like that. So we'll see how this goes and how this influences the gaming industry going forward. And finally, at number one, last but not least, my number one most anticipated game I'm looking forward to, Street Fighter 6, baby! Yes, yes, yes. Coming out in June 6th, I believe. And this is going to be on PlayStation, Xbox, PC. It's going to be crossplay. I believe there's going to be a PS4 version as well. So it's going to be mainly next gen and PC, but with a PS4 version as well. I don't think there's going to be an Xbox One version. I don't know. But I'm excited. This is looking more and more better and better. We've already had 2 closed betas. I unfortunately was not able to try the betas. But what gameplay I've seen so far, it just looks impressive. Stuff I've studied and researched about. I imagine they're going to do an open beta soon, though, because so far they've done 2 closed betas 2 months apart. So I'm hoping, this is a speculation on my part, they'll do an open beta in February or March. You know, just kind of keep that sort of 2-month time frame apart between betas. And that way, that allows them to sort of help you know, fine tune the online experience from that. Because you only done the closed betas, you got to do open beta, get, you know, test the servers and make your adjustments leading up to launch. So hopefully they do an open beta soon where we all can play this and check it out. Have a blast. I'm looking forward to this. I'm a Shoto guy, but I want to check out Marissa. Who else is in here? JP's in here, but I don't know about JP so much. Kimberly, I want to check out. She seems like she's a lot of fun. And of course, you know, like I said, I'm a Shoto guy, so I want my Ken and Ryu. I want to get good with them in this game. You know, check out the Drive Impact, Drive Rush, all that stuff for myself, and see how crazy these characters can be. Because this is looking so damn good. And it feels like Capcom is back. I mean, they kind of been back already, you know. But when it comes to fighting games, like in terms of big major fighting game, I feel like the world takes notice. And I feel like, you know, Street Fighter in a sense of the series, when there's a new big Street Fighter game, it's still considered the top fighting game franchise or biggest fighting game. So, and I know that other fighting game companies and devs are paying attention to this. So I'm hoping this is successful. We have a big player base. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, we get more people involved into it and just have fun with it. Keep it going. June 2nd, not June 6th. Sorry, I'm getting confused with freaking Diablo 4. I think on June 6th. Sorry, June 2nd. Yeah, I'm hoping they add more stuff to it besides season pass stuff. I would hope there's an actual arcade mode. You know, I guess the story mode is the world tour stuff where you create your own avatar and you can, like, you know, learn moves from different characters and combine them. Because I saw in one video where you can basically like have a Hadouken, but then you also have Guile's like flip kick thing or whatever. So yeah, sorry, I know. I don't remember the exact terminology, but you get what I'm saying. Or Sonic Boom, you know, or just have a Shuriken and then Sonic Boom combination type thing. So it's late right now. That's why I'm like talking and can't remember some of these freaking terms. It's freaking late right now. I'm tired and it's like about to be freaking New Year's in an hour or less. But yeah, this game, my number one for sure. I grew up on Street Fighter. Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat are my 2 favorite street fighting game franchises. So this is definitely on my radar. Probably, I don't know if it's gonna be game of the year for me. I don't know. I tend to stick to single player games as game of the year choices for me, but who knows? Like the way the world tour is looking as far as a single player component is looking very good. Very freaking good. It seems like it has some light RPG mechanics to it. So who knows? This could be my game of the year. It could be Final Fantasy 16. It could be RE4 Remake. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. But this is my list. This is my opinion on these. Let me know your guys' most anticipated games in the comments below.